We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Elvis Franco gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Striding in, Peter Hobson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Peter Hobson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tapped out in front of home. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
Batting second, the shortstop, John Rodriguez.
Stepping up now, Sean Rodriguez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today. Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he misses again, 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Kipnis ranging to his right. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Garrett Becker will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Santiago, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
One out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. J.C. Embry batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Feliciano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcos Figueroa. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Danny Gutierrez.
At the plate, Danny Gutierrez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Ball 2. Count remains 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Embry will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rafael Diaz.
Striding into the box, Rafael Diaz comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
Here it comes. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So now to the plate, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 1 home run, and 15 RBIs. The 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
The next Cub up, Pete Armstrong. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No one out with a runner at second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Travis James.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Travis James, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
High in the air out to center field. Feliciano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting in, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
So striding forward now, Dave Bowie. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. On the ground near home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Now at the plate, Carmen Feliciano, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the catcher, Bob Uecker.
Standing in, Bob Uecker is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's going to land foul. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 in the air now out to left field. Armstrong is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Garrett Becker.
At the plate, Garrett Becker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1 the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Elvis Franco. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Standing in, Freddie Santiago. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 2-0. J.C. Embry will be next. Three and one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Full count, 3-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Feliciano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.C. Embry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Comes set with the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Ryan Buckner. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, catcher.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Jesse Padilla fouled off. In his career, Padilla has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. 3 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. So striding in, Peter Hobson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he fouls this one off. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. In now, Sean Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Struck him out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
At the plate, Lorenzo Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Pete Armstrong.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis James. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
So stepping in, Dave Bowie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Two out, nobody on. Liner in there for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Elvis Franco. On, he pops it up. Rodriguez into shallow center, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out not given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-2. Flying softly out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
A 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Figueroa will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Marcos Figueroa.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Danny Gutierrez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Ready for another chance? Rafael Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Diaz, a 6'4" switch hitter. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Count still at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Carmen Feliciano. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone, ball 3.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 3-1 pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, J.C. Embry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The right fielder, J.C. Embry.
First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Sean Jackson takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Sean Jackson.
Ryan Buckner will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a throw over, runners back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and 0 now. Jackson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot. And he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jesse Padilla will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, Jesse Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Travis James is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Looking at his career totals, James is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Here's the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. From the stretch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. He's set and the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Euchre has it, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5 innings complete. The Cubs are on top 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bob Euchre to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Into the box now, Sean Jackson is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Peter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Peter Hobson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1, no strike.
Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And there are two away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Rodriguez.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Kipnis. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0 for 2 for him to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's out.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Dave Bowie, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Elvis Franco, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And the pitch. To 2-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Jason Kipnis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcos Figueroa.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. High in the air out to center field. Santiago is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman, Danny Gutierrez.
Ready for another shot now, Danny Gutierrez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2. Long
run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 7, Rafael Diaz.
So coming to the plate, Rafael Diaz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer head.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Brian Ham gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brian Ham.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in now, the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he takes ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The left-handed hitting Kipnis who waits the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 2-1. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So digging in now, J.C. Embry. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Ryan Buckner will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set and the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
The 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And he misses again, ball three.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one, on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Gutierrez over to his right, and that retires the side. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs lead this one 5-0. Leading off the inning, Carmen Feliciano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Bob Uecker.
Into the box, Bob Uecker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Popped up. Buckner in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batter, The pitcher, Brian Ham. Ladies and
Juan
gentlemen,
Soto
your
will
attention,
grab a bat and
please.
hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 24, Juan Soto.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point. When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
At the plate, Peter Hobson hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Your
Theodore
attention, please.
Park is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for the
bullpen in the
Brewers.
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 16, Theodore Park.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop Travis James.
The
First
shortstop,
offering on its way.
Travis James.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Dave Bowie. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Again, he sends it out of play. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Elvis Franco. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rodriguez is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Stepping in, Freddie Santiago. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers nothing. Striding in to start the 9th, Sean Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Rodriguez.
Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Lorenzo Gonzalez.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Marco Figueroa.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Marcos Figueroa. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Cubbies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Elvis Franco earned his 5th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Garrett Becker was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 7.